Hello all. Well, here we are on a beautiful sunny day here in San Francisco. It's going to be in the 80s today, and what I wanted to talk to you about was something that's missing here in this country of the US. And you'll notice that whenever this thing disappears, the country goes to hell in a handbasket. And that's exactly what's happening in the US. It's the truth. The truth disappears. The majority and the people in charge start telling lies and feeding those lies continuously, non-stop, and the country dies away of a slow death because it turns into a fascism. And that's what happens when you listen to people and you get brainwashed into them, regardless of whether they're in a state of power or not. Just friends telling you the same old shit. You know, it's all lies and deception and feeding the big lies and all this. And what happens, the country goes to hell very quickly. And then they blame it on the other side, even though they're the ones to be blamed, because they're the ones that started all the lying and the misinformation in the first place. So that's what happens. And then you try and do something good, like for the environment or something, and they'll feed the lie that the environmental movement is just a hoax and that there's nothing wrong with the weather or the environment, and that you can live and spread out forever. You can continuously build baby build, and drill baby drill, and do this all the time, 24/7, 365 days a year, and there'll be no consequences of it. So what if you lose a tree here or there? And forests are such a rarity now here in the US that no one even knows what they are. So when they disappear, they don't care. And if they disappear, the right-wing side will say, oh, it's a conspiracy. There was never forest here to begin with. And besides, when there were, all they did was catch on fire and make a bunch of smoke, you know, that kind of crap. And so the people that really care and try to do something, you know, they're just barraged with BS, conspiracy theories, and endless propaganda against them. So people like myself we're fighting a losing battle, because you can't win against that many people being brainwashed into thinking there's no problem with the weather or the environment, because they live in air conditioning in their car, in their business, and at their home, so they don't really notice that there's any problem with heat waves and fires and floods and all this if they're not involved. And if they are involved, they tell themselves, oh, it's just a 100-year thing. So anyway, I just wanted to make a short video on that and say that it's so important for the people that aren't brainwashed into thinking there's a conspiracy for everything and feeding into this stuff that we need to go along with the BS of brainwashing and all that. One other thing I wanted to say was that I got to the doctor the other day, and I have 3 surgeries ahead of me, 3 major surgeries. Sometime in the next year, I've got to go get both shoulders repaired. One shoulder is pretty much wiped out and will never be repaired, my right side, and the left side is repairable if I do it sooner than later. So anyway, with that, I'm going to get out of here. It's hot, sunny, and not good to be in the sun for that long. I appreciate any comments you have on the brainwashing in this country, the ups, and the new subscribers. And until next time.